Hey, what's going on? Rakeem Madison here, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Bing ads versus Google ads. So you got some people that truly love Bing ads and they don't really like Google ads as much, and then you got people that are on the flip side who enjoy Google ads but don't really like Bing ads. Now, with that, you have the people that are in the middle that just feel like, hey, I can actually benefit from both platforms. So let me know down below in the comments whether you're using Google or whether you're using Bing a lot more than the other. All right. So with that being said, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also tick that bell icon if you want to learn how to build a long, sustainable business that will eventually give you the freedom you deserve. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right into the content. So as you can see right up on my screen, it says Bing versus Google. Now the four things you see here, that's what we're going to use to kind of talk about the differences between the two. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with Google. So I'm going to go over here to the Google page, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to one of my extensions. This is the Alexa extension. So what it's going to do is it's going to show me how many monthly visits does Google get every single month. So if I click on this, it pulls the data, and as you can see here, monthly visits is 81 billion people every single month. So that's pretty big, right? We're talking billions. Now let's go over here to Bing. All right, now on Bing, you can see that the monthly visits is 930 million people every month. So that's less than on Google. But here's what Bing does to kind of compensate to boost that number that you see right there up. So they use Yahoo, right? They use MSN, they use AOL, right? They use other search partners to boost up their traffic. So technically, this number is actually lower, right? They may be in the actual billions as well, but of course, 81 billion is quite a bit. So what I'm going to say for that, I'm going to say that Google actually takes the title when it comes to the reach. Now, kind of leading me into the next thing, which is the support. Since they have a lot more advertisers, a lot more competition on Google, what that means is that their support is going to lack. And I'm not saying that Google has, bad support. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is when you have a higher number, that requires that it's going to take a little bit more time when it comes to getting back to people with support. So let me show you what I mean. So if I go here and then I click on this little help button, so now you see new reference features, all of this stuff, and then you see down here it says contact us and verify support requests. So that means that you're going to actually have to submit a request, and it's going to be a longer process for them to actually reach out to you. Versus if I go over here to Bing and then I click on their help button, right here you can see it has a live chat. So if I wanted to talk to Bing, if I wanted to talk to them to try to figure something out, boom, I just click the start live chat, hit continue, and then you're going to see it's going to be connecting me to a live agent. That fast. So I'm going to say when it comes to support, Bing wins. Okay, I'm not going to use that right now because I don't need any support, but Bing wins when it comes to support. So right now, we're neck and neck. Google took the reach, support goes to Bing, and then CPC costs. Okay, so Google has way more competition, and so also what's also going to be up is the CPC, like how much you're going to pay per click. Like literally, there was a statistic, right, when I was doing like my research, and of course through my experience and just running ads as well, I've always found that Google CPCs were a lot higher. Now the statistic that I saw was Google's CPC is 75% higher, 0.75%, which is way higher. So you gotta really think about that. If I'm gonna spend $100 and get 9 or 10 clicks on Google, and then I spend $100 and get 20 to 22 clicks on Bing, right? Then you got to start to look at it like you're paying less to get what? A higher conversion right? So that leads me into the next thing, the conversion rates. So if I'm paying less, but I'm still getting conversions, and you got to think about this, the demographic on with Bing is way higher. Now, this is not this can be true to a certain extent. Usually the people that are older usually have more money than the people who are younger. That's not always the case, but that's their demographic, right? It's the older demographic. And there was actually another statistic out there that the people who are on Bing, 33% of the people who are on Bing make $100,000 or more. So let that sink in, okay? So if your target market is anywhere between 35 and 54 years old, Bing will probably be the best place for you. All right? So hopefully that part right hopefully that little bit of advice there was helpful. All right, so let's just kind of look at the stats here. So Bing Google won the reach. So let's just go ahead and type Google there. Google wins for reach. I'm going to say Bing wins for support because you can reach out to them a whole lot faster than you can on Bing. I mean, a whole lot faster than you can on Google. Instead of waiting a couple of days, 24, 48 hours, you don't necessarily have to do that. You just hit the live chat and you're good to go. So I'll say Bing actually takes support. I'm also going to say that Bing takes CPC costs, and hopefully you guys aren't thinking like I'm being biased. I'm just keeping it real. You know, I put out tons of Bing videos here, and I also put out some YouTube ads and, you know, some stuff about that as well. But honestly, you know, you just got to keep it real. And then the conversion rates from the statistic I saw, the Bing CTR was about 2.83%. Meanwhile, the Google was like between one and some change. You know what I mean? And so it was basically saying that Bing actually had a higher conversion rate than Google. Now, granted, yes, Google has a lot of data on us, right? They have probably data we don't even remember on us. So you would say, hey, there's a lot more people that go to Google and search for stuff rather than Bing. But when 33% of the people that are on Bing actually make $100,000 or more, that's something you got to keep into contact. Okay. So with that being said, hopefully you got some value from this video. And if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful or valuable. And I also want to know down below in the comments, which one do you prefer to use? I prefer to use Bing, me personally. Like I said, I didn't want to be biased, right? I want to give you, you know, some things that I felt would be beneficial to help you make a decision on which one you can actually use for your business. And one other thing, I almost forgot this. The other thing is, if you're an affiliate marketer, any type of affiliate stuff, Bing is a lot less restrictive than Google Ads is, okay? Keep that in mind as well, all right? So with that being said, like I said, if you got some value, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, drop me them comments down below that I was asking you guys for. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.